Hi guys. Okay, I'm going to help you with your analogy homework tonight. First of all, we need to make sure we are on the website. We're going to check the agenda, January 8th, and I'm going to scroll down, and we are doing analogy type Tuesday set 1 through 5. So now I am going to go to English homework, and wait for our document to come up. Okay, so here we are, set 1, and then we're doing 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that's the only one there this week. Next week it'll be a little more confusing. Okay, you're going to take a piece of paper. You're going to put your first and last name, date, and period in the top right-hand corner. And then we're going to go ahead and title it Analogies Set 1 through 5. That's going to be really important whenever I put it in the grade book, so that you know which one you're doing. And then we're going to go ahead and start by writing the analogy across the top. So analogy number 1 is antagonist is to oppositional as, and then we need to pick from inventor to innovative, producer to courageous, translator to simple, or artisan to gawky. Now, some of these words you may not know. But over here, the keyword bridge sentence tells us that it is a characteristic. So if we look at our types of word analogies that I gave you guys today, look under characteristic. Now, it's not always going to tell you what the type is, but for number 1, it's going to help you out. So a characteristic is like sugar is to sweet as fire is to hot. Now we have to figure out what characteristic antagonist is to oppositional. So is being innovative a characteristic of an inventor? Is being courageous a characteristic of a producer? Is simple a characteristic of translator? I would definitely say no for that one, because translating is not simple. Is gawky a characteristic of an artisan? No. So definitely C and D are out. So is courageous a characteristic of a producer? Yeah, but not all producers are courageous. Or is innovative a characteristic of inventor? Yes, you have to be innovative to be an inventor. So that's going to be your answer. Okay, so I went ahead and wrote that antagonist is oppositional as inventor is to innovative. That's my answer. And then the relationship or type is characteristic. Now I'm going to write my keywords bridge sentence. Okay, so my keywords bridge sentence, I abbreviated KWBS, and I wrote that a characteristic of an antagonist is that she is oppositional. So number 1 automatically helps you out with that. Okay, underneath the keywords bridge sentence, I'm going to write the answer bridge sentence. Okay, so my answer bridge sentence, I abbreviated ABS. Don't want to have to write that whole thing there. I know what ABS means. So my ABS says a characteristic of an inventor is that she is innovative. So it's my answer that goes in those blanks right there. Okay, the last thing that I need to do is to highlight or circle the analogy type, the keywords, and the answers in the bridge sentence. So my analogy type is characteristic. My keywords are antagonist and oppositional. And my answers in the bridge sentence are inventor and innovative. So you should have 5 different things highlighted. The analogy type that we wrote, which is characteristic. The 2 keywords in the bridge sentence, which are the first 2 up here, antagonist and oppositional, but make sure you highlight them in the bridge sentence, not in your analogy at the top. And the last thing is the answers that go into your bridge sentence. So in this case, it is inventor and innovative. Okay, number 2 is, we're going to go ahead and write that. Skewer is to pierce. So we have to figure out what our type, our analogy type is for skewer is to pierce. Now, a skewer pierces meat or vegetables or whatever it is that you put on the barbecue. So, does a mend thread? No. Does a cork sink? Yeah. Does a hold anchor? No. The anchor holds, but it needs to be in the right order. Or does a predator hunt? Yes. So our 2 possible choices are a cork is going to sink or a predator is to hunt. But what is the function of the skewer to pierce? A skewer pierces. So the function, so it is actually a function. So if you look at your help, there's a purpose to it. So is there a purpose to a cork sinking? Not really. And a cork probably wouldn't sink anyway because corks typically float. It might sink if they had a hole. So our answer is going to be predator to hunt. So let's stop and... Okay, so I got that written in. Now, if you look up here too, it says the function of a skewer. So again, it helps you with number 2. When you get down to number 3, it's going to help you with that because it's part of something. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and write our keywords bridge sentence and our answer bridge sentence for number 2. Okay, so I have my 2 sentences written. So the function of a skewer is to pierce, and my answer bridge sentence is the function of a predator is to hunt. Now I'm going to go to the step where I highlight or circle my analogy type, the keywords, and the answers in the bridge sentence. Okay, so my keywords are skewer and pierce. My answers in the bridge sentence are predator and hunt. So make sure you highlight those words there. And the type that I wrote up here, function, is also highlighted. Go ahead and do 3, 4, and 5 on your own. Do the best you can. And we'll see you tomorrow.